You're amazing.
Wow, what a beautiful introduction. But really, it's not about me, it's about you. So how many people in this room would like to get their message out to the world, and they want to do it now? How many people use Twitter? How many people follow me at Microshare Barry on Twitter? If you want, do it right now, and I will show you a method that you can get your message out to the world right now. Okay? I'll give you 30 seconds. If you just follow me, if you have your phone, I'm going to show you how you could get that message out and you could start making money in seconds. Is that easy?
Yeah.
Does everybody want to make money?
Yeah.
Does everyone want to get their message out to the world?
Yeah.
So there's a new program out there that you could download on your phone, and you've probably heard a little bit about it. It's called Periscope.
Yes.
So do you know what Periscope does? No. It makes your video live. You could be sitting in the car. You could be doing a presentation. You could be sitting in your house. You know, you could be laying in bed. And you could be broadcasting to the world, getting out your message. So, you know, I'm really happy to have this opportunity to do it in front of you because I haven't used it before, and I just decided that I was going to start broadcasting today. So all I did is I downloaded the app, and you hit Start Broadcasting. And what happens is everybody in the room that's following Microshare Barry, everybody in the world, as you know, we're videotaping this, is going to see it. They're going to get a little post saying, hey, guess what? Barry's broadcasting right now. Why don't you join him live? So anybody that did it, I'm going to start the broadcast. And it tells me that I'm live. And it tells me where I'm at, just in case I didn't know. And now, my name's Barry Schimmel. My podcast show is Engaging Marketing Solutions. I'm here with engaging speakers. Let's hear it for engaging speakers. And we're going to be talking about how to market your book and make it a bestseller. And unfortunately, the people on here are not going to see it because I am not broadcasting no shy. But I am going to put a recording, so if you go to engagingmarketingsolutions.com, you'll be able to watch the recording, and you'll see some other broadcasts coming up real soon. Take care, and say goodbye.
Bye.
Guess what? It just went live to everybody that follows. Thousands of people just got a notification that Barry is on Periscope. Is that cool?
It's cool.
So is there any reason why the people in this room can't make money? No. So, we're going to talk today about one of the most powerful books, or powerful things that have been out for 565 years. You know, it's helped people win wars. It helped educate people around the country. It helped Oprah. And you can be the same as anybody else. There's nothing holding you back. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some steps, some million-dollar ideas. Who would like a million-dollar plan right now? Who raised their hand first? I think this lady did here. So here it is. It's called The 7 New Marketing Rules. And I created this book by making lots of mistakes. And what this is the plan. This is my whole business plan in one, right? It talks about when you start doing marketing, you start doing different things, you know, why you don't make money and what you're doing wrong. And it was tried and true. I would charge people thousands of dollars, make some people money, other people would go broke, right? Because they keep marketing, they're not doing anything. When I started putting in a systematic approach, making sure that they had a strategy, making sure that their website conveyed the message to the right market, they started making money. So now whenever I implement solutions, I follow this method. So here you go.
Thank you.
So we got our first millionaire. That's the start, right? So why do you want a book? Credibility.
Visibility.
Visibility. Position yourself as an expert. You know, how many people have books in the room? Okay, half the people. How many people have an interactive book? where they're selling products and services within their book. There we go, Christy, and a couple people, right? So a book is nothing more these days than a business card, and there's no reason why you don't have it. You know, what's one of the best things? You walk into a client, you say, here's my #1 Amazon best-selling book. And he has it on his desk, and his clients walk in there and see your book. So the book is off for positioning. That's why you want to have it. It's the Oprah effect. People start talking about your book. You bring the book to conferences. You use your book as an introduction. So if there's a prospect that you really know could use your products and services, you send the book to them. And guess what? Amazon will gift wrap it. How cool is that? And you don't even have to do anything except for buy it. And guess who gets commission? So you make money right away. Also, one of the coolest things about it is that Amazon will start promoting you. They have 1.3 billion credit cards on file. And guess what these people do? They buy books. They buy products. They buy services. So the more you promote your book, the more Amazon is going to promote you. Yes. So guess who Google loves? Google loves Google. So where do you put your book? Do some videos. Put it on YouTube. Who owns YouTube? Who owns Google+? Google loves Google. They don't love me. They love themselves. Next, I want to talk about Barry's 3. This really gets you motivated. So how many people have thought about writing a book? All right. And the people that haven't written a book, how long have you been thinking about it for? Years. You know, about a year ago, I met somebody at one of the Engaging Speakers Christmas party that everybody should sign up for. And he told me he was going to write a book, and I won't tell you what book it is because you'll know who it is. And he goes, well, I'm going to have my book done in 3 years. And he's in kind of a technology field. I'm like, in 3 years, you're going to have your book done. That's great. Guess what? You're going to be obsolete.
Yeah, right. Someone else will do it.
You know, my book took 30 days. I know other people that took 3 days to write their book. So what's going to get you motivated to get your book done? No guess? Create the cover. How about that? Let's create a cover. I'm going to create a cover. You know what? How about this? Christine, you can come up here for a second, please, and help me. Because I need to create a cover. Because you know what? I think you guys are gonna write a book. So once you have a cover and you can't see, doesn't that motivate you?
Yes.
So there's 3 things I wrote on this paper that you need: a cover, a title, and a subtitle. Is that easy?
Yes.
And you stick it in front of your face.
So I get to hold it?
You get to hold it, but you can't see it. You get to see it. I'll show it to you over here so you don't have to worry. So now you have a brand new book, and they're in pre-release mode right now. Now they can display this. And what I'll do is, you guys are good.
We're good.
Give them a big hand. That's yours. That's for you. You're welcome. So, now, isn't that motivating?
Yeah.
Now, did you ever hear the story? Never buy a book by its cover. That's because, you know, you can have a book that has nothing in it. People are going to buy it if you have a beautiful cover, and then you have some testimonials, and then you learn a little bit about the authors. So you put that in front of your face, and you look at it every day, and you say, damn, I need to get my book done. You know, that is beautiful, right? So that's all you need to do. Create the cover, create a title and subtitle, put it together, and then stare at it until you decide to get serious. And we're going to go through million-dollar ideas of what you're going to do after that. So I call that the Barry's 3. So how do you get started quickly and easily? That's the question. How do you get started quickly and easy? Does everybody have a phone? Does everybody use their phone? Does everybody here talk?
Yes.
All right, so you talk, you have a phone. It's all you need. So you go to one of your apps, and I'm going to make a really quick ad. Does everybody have like a notepad that comes with the phone?
Yes.
So beautiful things on the iPhone and on your phone too is that they have a little speaker on it, right? So I'm going to open up my notes, and I'm going to say, I'm going to write a new note, and I'm going to hit this little microphone here. I'm going to write a book called Digital to Dollars. And it'll start writing my book. You could do it in the car, you could put a little microphone on the lapel, and you could start ranting off because everybody here has knowledge. The problem is knowledge is here and the knowledge isn't anywhere else, as it could be. Some people, yes, but for the most part. And you have thoughts every day. So where can you do this? Laying on the couch watching the football game. Laying in bed. Right? Now, knowledge is power, but it's a matter of getting it out there. So to get started quickly and easy, we could use our phone. Then you say, oh, Barry, I use my phone. And, well, it's already written out. What do? All you have to do is edit it. Now we got the cover. We got the book. Barry, I don't want to do that. All right. You could use a program called rev.com. You speak into it, you send it to them, they'll transcribe it, they'll edit. Now you don't have to do anything. And it only costs $1 per minute. Okay? Is that easy enough? You say, really? I just like to talk a lot and I really don't want to use it where it transcribes itself. What about an audiobook? So all you do is go to your audio program, hit your little speaker, and talk. Now you have an audio book that you can upload to acx.com, and now you have something to sell. And you say, well, I don't know what I want to write about. That's a good point. So what do? You sit down and you just do a table of contents. So what are 6 of the products and services you offer, and put them in order? That's exactly what I did. Or Dr. Bikram put it in the 7 reasons you can't lose weight, and we made him a bestseller. Now, how easy is that? And now, when anybody comes to see him, what he does is he signs his book, or he ships it to him, whatever he wants to do. And now, how personalized is that? And he takes, he read the book, so now he has an audio book. Then you can have a video book, so you can stand in front of a camera and do a presentation about your book. So he could talk about the 7 reasons why you can't lose weight. Everybody would love that. With Smart Dogs, what they did is they had a little flyer or a little book that they handed out to people. Changed it up a little bit, right? And now they have an awesome book. It has stories in it, and it's going to be interactive, and they're going to have products and services, how to train your dog, the 7 commands. So what we're trying to do is capture people's information. Is that easy? I promised you it was going to be easy. Now, how do you market your book? It's simple. All you do is follow my plan. If you have $50,000, I will give you this, because this is years worth of work. Or there's another way. Who would like to have this plan for 99 cents? Or who would like it for free? So text your name and email right here, and the people that sign up today, I'll make sure that you get this. And what I'm doing is the book that I'm creating, that I'm going to have out real soon, is called Digital to Dollars. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of my mind maps and I'm going to put it in each one of the chapters to show people the methods that I follow to market books, to build products and services, for marketing strategy. I'll pass this around. Isn't that cool? And now we could deliver this. So how do we market the book? Well, lots of ways. So with Christy and Ian, what we're doing is we have something we call a lead page. And what is the name of their lead page? How to train your dog without going crazy. What a great name for a lead page, right? And this is where they can buy their products, buy their book and get their bonuses. Now, why do we do that? So that we could capture everybody's information. Now we get their name, their email, their phone number. And now we could market to them. But we're giving them something for free that's really awesome. So we're giving them step-by-step videos. We're giving them the 7 commandments, right? There's seven commands that dogs need to know. And what else are we giving them?
The videos and the bonus, the reports, and the homework sheet.
Yep, and an assessment sheet, right? So now these people that are really interested, guess what? That's our target audience, is somebody that wants an assessment sheet for their dog, right? And what does that mean? They're either going to want to use Smart Dogs for training their dog, or they're going to want to do it themselves. So you have 3 categories, right? There's done for you, done with you, and done by you. So we cover all 3 of the categories. What happens if Christy hurts her neck, she wakes up in the morning, and she can't do anything? Which happened a couple weeks ago. And now she has dogs at her house. She has this beautiful home in Downers Grove here, and she trains dogs with her husband. And she can't do it anymore. What do? You better have, as Linda talked about earlier, a backup plan. Nancy, I'm sorry. She looks like a Linda. So, Nancy said you have to have a backup plan. Well, this is their backup plan. They have products and services online that help them get business today for their business, and also in the future while they're on the beach sipping that margarita. So first thing you do is you have the lead page. Then what you do is you go on your social media and you start directing everybody to the lead page. Then you go on Periscope, send everybody to your lead page. Then you could have, if you want, a podcast show. All a podcast is audio, video, or a digital document. Very easy. These days the tools are all out there for you to make lots of money. The other thing you want to do is you can have book signing events, you can have live casts and webcasts, you could be interviewed on other people's shows, you could go to networking events and hand out your book. And some people sell their book. I don't recommend that. Give it to them for free, because now they get to know, like, and trust you. Does everybody agree? Excellent. Excellent. Does anybody have any questions so far? Are we covering everything? Am I missing anything? So, one of the big things that I really want to give for everybody showing up today as a gift is, how do I make $25,000 or more before I even launch the book? Is anybody interested?
Yes, of course.
All right. So I told Christy about this a couple days ago, a week ago, and you can't leave until you answer. So what do you do to make $25,000 or more before you launch your book? Wow, did you hear that? Sell advertising in back of the book. I have a friend that made over $80,000 before his book was launched, and Christy already has some advertisers. I already have 10 advertisers going into my book. So we're already making money. Isn't that a beautiful thing?
Yes.
And it's real. You could sell for $100 a month, $1,000 a month, $5,000. It depends how many books you could sell. And the key is really to position yourself as an Amazon bestseller, a #1 bestseller, and get out there on BookBaby, and get out there Barnes & Noble. And once you have the book, it's all on demand, so you don't have to buy thousands of copies and keep that in your house. So the other thing I have for you that I'm going to pass around is how to promote and market your book like a master. And anybody who signs up into my system is going to get these 43 steps to market your book, and I also pass this around so everybody can see what they are. At this point, I'm running out of time, so if anybody has any questions, I'd be glad to answer them.
Wonderful. You make it sound so easy, so methodical, so, not like, oh my God, we're waiting for it, I do it, it's too complicated, I'm just going to avoid it.
It is very easy. My daughter is working on a book right now, so she does a podcast show. We're transcribing her podcast shows, editing it, and she'll have the book So if there's no more questions, I just want to thank everybody for staying here and listening. Thank you. Look at that, right on time.
I'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors. We have Phil Claps from kcprint.com for all your printing needs. Next, we have Allstate Insurance, Mike M., 847-842-4900.